Attention passionate Philadelphia, EAGLES. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Philadelphia Eagles' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Philadelphia Eagles fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS and Philadelphia, EAGLES. Let's get to the news now, folks. We're talking about a move that could shake the NFC East to its core, a move that's been brewing behind the scenes and now is starting to take shape. This isn't just about a player changing teams. It's about a strategic shift that could redefine the Eagles' chances in 2025 and beyond. And the star of this story is Christian Wilkins, a name that until recently seemed firmly planted in the Raiders' plans. But as we all know, NFL offseason surprises are what keep us glued to our screens, and this one is no different. So let's set the scene. Christian Wilkins, a talented defensive tackle, was a key piece for the Raiders after signing a hefty 4-year deal worth $110 million, with $57.5 million guaranteed. That's a significant investment, and Wilkins was expected to be a cornerstone of their defense. But things took an unexpected turn. During training camp, Wilkins was placed on the physically unable to perform list, signaling that he was still working his way back from a foot injury that has been bothering him. Now, injuries are part of the game. But what really sparked the buzz was the disagreement between Wilkins and the Raiders over whether he should undergo another surgery on that injured foot. You see, Wilkins sought multiple opinions, trying to find the best way to recover and get back to the dominant form we all saw from him during his time with the Miami Dolphins. But the Raiders weren't on the same page, and reports, including from Ian Rappaport, indicated that this clash of opinions led to his release. Can you imagine? After just one season with Las Vegas, Wilkins is now a free agent, and the NFL rumor mill is already buzzing about where he might land next. And folks, I can tell you, the Philadelphia Eagles should be right at the top of that list. Why, you ask? Well, it's not just about filling a roster spot. It's about strategic fit, timing, and opportunity. Wilkins, at this stage of his career, needs a team that understands his situation, a team where he can recover, develop, and eventually return to his best form without being forced into action too soon. And that team, in my opinion, is the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, let's talk about why exactly that makes so much sense. First, the Eagles already have a solid interior defensive line. Moro Ajomo and Jalen Carter are leading the charge as starters, and they've shown flashes of dominance. Behind them, Ty Robinson and Byron Young provide valuable depth, and Jordan Davis anchors the nose tackle position. The starting unit is arguably one of the best in the league, a formidable wall that can stop the run and pressure the quarterback. But what the Eagles have consistently excelled at is adding depth, especially in the trenches. They've built a reputation for smart, strategic moves that keep their defense fresh and versatile throughout the game. That's exactly what Christian Wilkins could bring to this team, a rotational player who can step in, provide fresh legs, and add to the overall strength of the defense. Think about it. Wilkins, before his injury, demonstrated he can still be a game wrecker. In his recent play, he recorded 9 pressures, 14 tackles, and 2 sacks, a very respectable stat line given the circumstances. Over his career, he's amassed 182 pressures, 256 tackles, and 28 sacks, which shows his consistent ability to impact the game from the interior. That kind of production, combined with the Eagles' defensive philosophy, could make Wilkins a perfect fit. And let's not forget the factor of familiarity. Enter Vic Fangio. The current defensive coordinator of the Eagles, Fangio knows Wilkins well. They worked together when Fangio was the defensive coordinator for the Miami Dolphins, and he's familiar with Wilkins' strengths, work ethic, and potential. Reuniting with Fangio in Philadelphia could be a game-changer for Wilkins, giving him the best environment to recover from his injury and showcase his talents again. It's a win-win situation. Wilkins gets a team that values his skill set and understands his injury, and the Eagles add a versatile, talented interior defender that can rotate into their already strong front. Now, I know some fans might be thinking, do the Eagles really need him? They already have a solid line. And that's true, they do. But what makes this move so interesting is the Eagles' history of adding quality rotational players. They don't always go for the biggest names, but they look for players who can fit their scheme, contribute without the pressure of being an immediate star, and develop over time. Wilkins, with his experience and proven ability, ticks all those boxes. Plus, this could be a strategic move for the Eagles to keep their defense at the top of the league, especially as the NFC East continues to be fiercely competitive. And let's remember, the Eagles' defensive philosophy under Fangio has always been about pressure, versatility, and smart positioning. Wilkins, with his skill set, can help them sustain that pressure from multiple angles. His ability to collapse the pocket and disrupt plays aligns perfectly with what the Eagles aim to do in pass rush situations. His presence could also open up more opportunities for other pass rushers on the team, making the entire defense more unpredictable and dangerous. Now, it's not just about the talent. It's about timing, fit, and the right environment for Wilkins to get healthy and be the player he was before his injury. The Eagles, with their depth and strategic approach, provide that environment. Plus, the fact that Wilkins is still relatively young, and with his experience, makes him an even more attractive target for Philadelphia. It's a move that could pay dividends not just for Wilkins, but for the entire defense, giving the Eagles an extra layer of versatility and power in the trenches. So, as we look ahead to the 2025 NFL season, this potential signing could be one of those underrated moves that makes a huge difference come playoff time. The Eagles have a chance to add a seasoned, talented player who's motivated to prove himself again, and Philadelphia fans should be excited about the possibilities. The team's management has always been smart about building through depth, and this could be the next step in maintaining their defensive dominance. Now, I want to highlight that this isn't just speculation. The NFL landscape is changing rapidly, and with Wilkins being a free agent, it's only a matter of time before teams like the Eagles step in. And with the connection to Fangio, it's almost a perfect match. This move could happen sooner rather than later, and if it does, it could be one of those strategic signings that helps the Eagles stay ahead of the curve and maintain their status as Super Bowl contenders. In conclusion, keep an eye on this situation. Christian Wilkins landing in Philadelphia isn't just a rumor. It's a real possibility that could shape the NFC East narrative for the next season. The Eagles are always looking for ways to improve, and with Wilkins' talent and Fangio's familiarity, this could be the beginning of a new chapter in Philadelphia's quest for Super Bowl glory. Their defense, already among the best in the league, could get even better, and fans should be excited about the potential impact. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Philadelphia Eagles news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Now, as we wrap up this deep dive, I really want to hear your thoughts. Do you think Wilkins is the missing piece for the Eagles' defense? Are you excited about the possibility of him reuniting with Fangio? Drop your comments below and let's get the discussion going. Your opinion matters a lot to us and to the Eagles. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Philadelphia Eagles news. This team is always evolving, always surprising us, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Thanks for sticking with me, Eagles fans, and remember, this is more than just a team, it's a family, and every move they make is part of the journey to another Super Bowl. Stay passionate, stay proud, and let's keep pushing forward. Go Eagles!